Buti na lang may podium. Tago ng tiyan ko.
Busog, ay grabe ka din.
Akala ko gano'n.
Hello sa inyo lahat.
Hello!
Magandang gabi po.
Magandang gabi.
Ay, thank you. Kung ikaw, maasahan kita. First, I would like to thank the organizers and the hosts of this reunion. All your hard work is greatly appreciated. Maraming salamat po. Nasaan kayo? Thank you. Francis. First of all, Francis, the Arucan sister. Thank you so much. So good evening again, everyone. Dr. and Mrs. Rivera, guests, colleagues, family and friends, ladies and gentlemen. A few weeks ago, I received an email asking me to give a brief introduction of our guest speaker. I was humbled, honored, and privileged because she's not only my classmate in nursing, but she is a very dear and near to my heart. Anyway, she's intelligent, caring, compassionate, God-fearing, and trustworthy. She had not stopped learning and schooling and earned more titles after her name. Mas mahaba pa doon sa last name. She, together with Dean Norman Rivera, founded Wesleyan University Philippines Nursing Alumni Association in the 1990s. She held the position as the first association president for 4 years, long before chapters all over United States and global were formed. But she doesn't show her age, for she still looks very young. Woo! Act young? Woo! Tumayo ka nga? And a true fashionista. Tingnan nyo naman. Ay, sobra. Kayo na. She really needs no introduction, for you all know her. Her accomplishments and the pride that she brought our alma mater is beyond compare. Her leadership earned her the respect of staff and administrators alike. Her passion for teaching is apparent in her students that are here now and everywhere around the world. I myself learned a lot from her. She seems to know the political correctness approach at everything. Kaya pag may problema kayo, punta kayo sa kanya. Libre. She's the epitome of who every nurse aspired to be. She climbed the clinical ladder with ease. She started from the bottom as staff RN and rose to the top of the totem pole. She worked in almost all units, from medical surgical to critical care, coronary and vascular units, emergency department to managerial to directorial and to consultant positions. She had given many educational seminars for medical professionals and the like. She pioneered and managed a lot of programs within Capital Health System and was recognized by the New Jersey Department of Health. She recruited and interviewed top-notch Class A nurses and brought them to the United States for better life. Doctors and nurses and other disciplines were amazed by her knowledge of medical care. She had been acknowledged in many nursing publications. Her countless credentials are too many to count, and it will take me probably till the next reunion if I mention them. And I know that you are all antsy to dance and chit-chat with our long-lost classmates and picture, syempre. I have to cut it short. So without further ado, put your hands together for our one and only Elizabeth Gregorium Mill, class of 1979.
Thank you, my friend.
Lola.
Magiging lola na rin ako soon. Welcome all. Great to be here in Switzerland. Thanks to all for coming. A very special thanks due to Wesleyan Nursing Alumni Switzerland chapter, who worked tirelessly to make this memorable event possible. And I want to personally recognize the efforts of Mirna Concepcion Gutierrez, the president of the chapter, Noemi Arucan Club, Loida Arucan If, my sister Frances Gregorio Manila, and everybody who helped make this event successful. I would like to recognize the presence and support of our former Dean at the College of Nursing, Mrs. Norma Rabara, and her darling husband, Dr. Kainik Rabara. Yes, tonight, the 1979 graduates are celebrating a ruby. That's why we have diamond tiara. Our 40th anniversary. Let's give the class 79 applause. My dear classmates, I went through our yearbook last week, and actually this morning, and I was amazed. We all look the same. But look at you guys, you all look great. It's good to know that there's still some thread in those tires. Just think, 20 to 30 years from now, the room will be filled with old ladies with tattoos, eyebrows. I'm sure we'll be swapping plenty of memories and stories tonight. I had the opportunity to talk with a number of you last night when we had some sort of extended happy hour. Of course, for most of us, the happy hour is a nap. Someone said, by living this long, we've all become more valuable commodities market. We have silver hair beneath our collars, silver or gold teeth, gemstones in our kidneys, sugar in our blood, lead in our butts, iron in our arteries, and loads of renewable energy called natural gas. Let's talk about Wesleyan University College of Nursing days. We're a bunch of middle-class kids, by and large. Provinciana kids, we're not from Manila or the big city in the Philippines. We didn't come from big cities. We didn't have a drug problem, though. There were no guns in our school, few fights maybe. Remember the seniority complex for nursing? Do you think we had good education? Yes.
Yeah.
Wesleyan College of Nursing opened in the 70s, and some of the first graduates in 1977 are here. Please give them a... Then our second graduate, 1978. Wesleyan is the first nursing school who offered the externship program in BSN nursing curriculum in Nueva Ecija. Is that right, Ms. Abar? Yeah. With very rigorous curriculum, it produced the best nurses in the country and maybe the world. The point is, Wesleyan College of Nursing faculty taught us how to be the best nurse and the person we can be. In my view, we received the classic nursing education. We received an education of great value and sustained us more than 40 years and continues to sustain us up to now. We receive an education we can be proud of. Do you agree? Absolutely, yes. Right? Yes. Why this reunion is very important. As someone said, in reunions, we knew each other when we weren't fathers, mothers, or grandparents yet. And so what's special about our nursing class and getting back together after all these years, that we knew you before you raised a family, educated your children, loved and spoiled your grandchildren, and before you passed your faith on to your children. We knew you before you worked so hard to become the man or woman you became to be, and the man or woman you are today. But before you built that fine career, we knew you before all that. We knew you when your life was much simpler, yet so much fun. We knew you when we all laughed a lot. What great days those were, how much we all cherish them, how rich our lives have been because of those times and those priceless moments. But we're not through yet. There's still plenty of work yet to be done. I always believe that we live the life we worked for and created. Hence, we can always reflect back and look at our past to identify the stages, the turning points, the people who helped and supported us along the way, the decisions we made, the goals we met, the failures, that gave us learnings and achievements we attained. I know that facing problems and setbacks in life and turning them to challenges help us to turn it into positive life experiences. I know that major life changes, like retirement, will require understanding, flexibility, humility, focus, and drive to get you running again. As time goes by, we have to learn to adapt quickly to what is around us, for nothing remains constant except change. We thank everyone who helped us along the way, for without them, we will not be who we are now. They will always be in our hearts and minds. And lastly, growing old is not too bad, as we get to do all those things that we always wanted to do. Never worry about what others will think or say, and simply because I will not remember them anyway. The Great Wesleyan College of Nursing, as Bob Hope says, thanks for the memories. Let's have a toast if you have a glass of wine. Yes, toast to all of us. Cheers. Cheers. Before I end, I want to talk about mindfulness. As nurses, many of us feel that of course we are mindful, but are we really? Or just what is mindfulness? NIH described mindfulness as being totally in the moment, focusing on what's going on inside and immediately outside our own body. A sense of non-judgment and acceptance during this focused moment is very important. Mindful practices include stopping for a moment, if possible, taking deep breaths, concentrating on the present, focus on how your body is feeling, really notice your surroundings.
Nawala.
Blackout.
Hindi ba ng kuryente?
Battery?
Maybe battery.
Anong klaseng battery?
Lobat.
What kind of battery?
No. Natulan ng kuryente.
Alright. Okay, nawala ng battery. Okay. Mindfulness, how can we benefit nursing practice? Mindfulness can positively affect how nurses feel and cope with the pressure of their work, thereby resulting in better care and improved patient outcomes. Mindfulness is becoming more widely recognized, and increasing thought is devoted to how it, along with compassion, can benefit health professionals. Now, let's practice. I want us all in this room to practice belly breathing. This is about mindfulness. Remember how the baby breathes with their belly? Remember when they're sleeping? So, okay, let's do count up to 10, but make sure your belly is moving. Okay, 1. Make sure your belly, deep breathe, make sure your belly is breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure that belly is moving. 7, 8, 9, 10. See how you will feel so relaxed after this. Believe me. Every time you find yourself in a very compromising situation, use that 10 breathing, belly breathing, like a baby. See how peaceful they are? That's what they do. They do belly breathing. It creates positive mental outcomes, including reduced anxiety and depression, less self-judging, kinder to ourselves, less isolated, less likely to be overwhelmed by painful thoughts. Now, for some fun, I want all the ladies to stand up. Ladies. And kindly, and I need to get Fritzi Valdez to help us. May we call our DJs and our singers? Yeah. I want all the ladies, and she needs to distribute the